The first time I approached a gallery was back when I had first started, and it was one of the co-op galleries here in town. And what ended up happening was about a year and a half later, I got juried in and decided that I was going to do it. But by that time, I didn't really need a gallery. I think the first thing you have to determine as an artist when it comes to approaching a gallery is whether or not, especially in this day and age, whether or not you need a gallery to begin with, or whether or not you want to be part of a gallery. That being said, being in a gallery is also great too, but you have to consider, okay, so do I want to be in a gallery, and what kind of gallery do I want to be in? There are 4 different types of galleries. You have a co-op gallery, you have a commercial gallery, you have a retail gallery, and then you have what's called a vanity gallery. Now, co-op gallery is an artist-run initiative. Basically, it's all these artists working together in order to run this gallery. Now, if you're good at working with a group like that and pushing forward the gallery, that's great. By the time I got into the co-op gallery, Rafi Was Here Studios had already gained some momentum, and I had my own collectors and my own outlets for doing things. So it became more of a hassle for me to try and run Rafi Was Here Studios and do my part at the co-op gallery. So I ended up deciding that I would just focus on Rafi Was Here Studios because that's my, that's my business. That's what I created from the ground up. One thing that you have to keep in mind with a commercial gallery is that it is a business. At some point, this person, either they loved art or they were an artist themselves and they wanted to put together a gallery. There is a certain type of work that people go to that gallery for. So if you're gonna approach a commercial gallery, there's few things that you want to keep in mind. Their opinion about your artwork is based more along the lines of whether or not they can sell it to their market. It doesn't necessarily mean that your artwork is good or bad. It's just whether or not they can sell this to the market. The other thing you have to keep in mind is that they are constantly getting bombarded by people approaching them in a professional way and people approaching them in a very unprofessional way. Have taste about it. Don't just show up and bring them your portfolio and expect them to drop everything that they're doing. These are very, very busy people. Attend openings, get to know the people that work there, get to know the gallery owner, build a relationship with them, get to know some of the artists. Some of the best the ways to get into these galleries is to be referred by another artist. Build a relationship with the artists that are there, with the staff that work at the gallery and the gallery owner before you even attempt to plaster them with your artwork. A retail gallery is a place where basically you're paying rent for a wall space. You want to walk in and you want to make sure that there is a cohesiveness to it, that they are taking care of their artist as well as taking care of their customers, that there is good business sense when walking in. And really, really take a look. Just get a vibe from the place. That's what I recommend. With vanity galleries, I have my own association with vanity galleries that I say just stay away from them. They don't necessarily, there's a big debate about it. In my opinion, they don't actually market your work. They don't have to, because their bills are getting paid by the artists. So there's no incentive there to push forward. I would really, really consider whether or not you want to be in a gallery and what position you want to put yourself in. Like I said, in this day and age, the opportunities for an artist are amazing. You have the world at your fingertips. Now, you have to interact with them, and it is, some work, but it is absolutely and completely worth it.